Hello there, everyone. Namaste. My name is Bill Austin. I'm a spiritual healer, teacher, artist, and visionary living in St. Petersburg, Florida, in the United States. My main website is www.healingholograms.com, and healing holograms is spelled healing as in physical body healing, holograms, HOLOGRAMS.com. The subject for this YouTube presentation is an angelic healing for addictions. Addictions are one of the biggest challenges that that humanity faces in terms of their spiritual path. A lot of people are so mired in the energy of addiction that they can't really move forward on their path. So this is going to be an angelic healing, clearing, and blasting of addiction energies on the planet. And by participating in this YouTube presentation, you're not only helping yourself, you're also helping the planet as well. Because as you release addictions and addictive patterns and behaviors and programs in yourself, you make it easier for everyone on the planet to release them as well. So it's a great service, and I honor each of you for participating in this project. Okay, we're going to begin. I'm going to set some intents before we begin. I'm asking the Creator and the Holy Spirit Shekinah to bless, cleanse, purify, and sanctify these transmissions and to seal them. And I'm also setting the intent that everything will be offered to the highest level aspect of your monad, which is the soul of your soul, and it does not accept anything flaky energetically. I'm also setting the intent that everything that is transmitted today is aligned with the highest good of all concerned, supports the evolution of each being, and that nothing from my or your personality cells, mental bodies, egos, or shadows aspects will impact this transmission in any way whatsoever. So, when I was meditating today, there are very specific energies that need to be encoded onto this transmission. So you're going to see me, I'm going to look a little goofy because I'm going to be reading what I was given to encode. And I'd rather look goofy and get things right than to look beautiful and get things totally wrong. So you'll just have to bear with me on this. Okay, when I say the words beginning transmission, I'm encoding the energies from the angelic councils of love and healing into the YouTube transmission. And when I'm doing that, you can say, if you want to receive them, just say Creator, I accept, or if you choose not to receive them for whatever reason, just say Creator, I choose to accept them. So anyway, we're going to get ready to begin. The first transmission is going to be clearing, healing, transmuting, and releasing addictions, addictive patterns, programs, and behaviors, as well as the cravings for addictive substances across time, space, and dimensions. We're asking to clear, heal, transmute, and release the causes, anchors, fears, supports, foundations, seeds, roots, fears, karmas around addictions and addictive patterns, programming, behaviors, and cravings. So this is going to be a very big clearing. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. The jerk in my head just means it's been, that's the end of the transmission from my end. Okay, if you ever need time in this to work with this a little bit more, just put it on pause. It takes forever for YouTube stuff to download, so I'm trying to honor people's investment of time and energy. Okay, the second transmission is going to be a genetics healing for addictions and addictive programming and cravings for addictive substances. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. The next transmission is to clear less than love energies, patterns, beings, devices, implants, technologies, influences, and thought forms around addictions, addictive patterns, behaviors, and programs, and cravings for addictive substances. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. The next transmission is to clear, heal cravings for addictive substances and clearing the neurotransmitters and brain chemistry. A lot of times when you're addicted to something, it actually changes the neurotransmitter so that the brain chemistry requires the addictive substance. And it's a very vicious cycle in the brain chemistry. So what we're trying to do is clear and heal and release that feedback loop in the brain chemistry that addictive substances often have. So transmission begins. Transmission ends. The next transmission, the angelic healers of love and light are going to scan each of our minds, brains, neuronets, brain chemistry for programs, patterns, beliefs, feelings, attitudes, habits, fears, triggers, memories, genetic predispositions, genetic and past life archives, parallel life breathe through, to clear, heal, transmute, and release anything and everything supporting addictions, addictive behaviors, patterns, and programs, and cravings for addictive substances. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. The next transmission is the angels are wanting to bring in new templates of self-love, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, taking responsibility for yourself. Anything, they're bringing in profiles of from the heart paradigm to support you living an addiction-free life. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. The final transmission is going beyond all that I know to ask for miraculous healing for addictions, addictive patterns, behaviors, and programs, as well as the cravings for addictive substances. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. Again, I'd like to thank each of you for participating in this transmission, which helps the planet to evolve as well, and to release the energy of the addictions from the planet. Oh, they want to do one more thing. They want to clear all thought forms around addictions and addictive substances. Transmission begins. Transmission ends. Thank you very much for participating. Namaste. And I look forward to connecting with you again on the Inner Planes.